what is occurring in his country. Aymeric Laporte takes the plaudits. One by one they come up. Joao Cancelo, many people believe he was City's player of the season. It's a list that you could perhaps quote anybody on because they've all played their part. And Jack Grealish, the only senior member of the club not to get himself a winner's medal in the Premier League before, now has what he came for, and that is a winner's medal draped over his neck. Rodri, who scored that all-important equaliser and made it 2-2 for his 7th goal of the season. Not bad for a defensive protector. And then Bernardo Silva, what an incredible talent he is. Nobody works harder, nobody runs more kilometres, nobody digs in deeper than he. Raheem Sterling came on the field and made a difference with a wonderful cross, which Ilkay Gundogan tucked into the corner of the net. I can go on and on about the superlatives, but Gabriel Jesus, a wonderful shift today, Sean.
Yes, I mean, absolutely a beautiful shift. I mean, he worked and he just showed you his determination his love for the club, to play for the club, his desire to win today. I mean, defensively, he was there doing what was needed. Offensively, pressing and pushing and harrying the defenders. When it was needed to keep the ball in the corner, it was him at one point holding up a defender with all his last bit of strength and energy to just keep that ball by the corner flag so they could run their clock down. It was absolutely brilliant today. He really was.
We just saw Cal Walker getting his medal. He was on the bench today. Ruben Diaz sadly injured for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but what a part he's played, of course. And eventually we'll get to Fernandinho, but not before Ilkay Gundogan, the man of the moment. He came on the pitch and scored 2 goals in 5 minutes with those, well, unseen runs that nobody seems to pick up, and just as well for the Blues that was the case today. How fitting that Kevin De Bruyne played the final assist of this Champions victory. The ball into the far post that Gundogan tucked over the line. What a wonderful moment for him. And now the captain, in his last ever game as a Blue, Fernandinho, game number 383, 9 incredible years at the club. He says farewell to City today, but what a way to do so. He gets his final winner's medal as a Blue, gets hold of the trophy, puts it in his 2 palms, comes to the middle of the joyous City players and raises it aloft. They are the champions of England for 21-22, the 4th time in 5 years. Pep Guardiola's team, quite remarkable. The most number of wins, the most number of goals. No team have conceded fewer, and in the end they got the most number of points with 93 to pick Liverpool by a point. A word for Liverpool, the quad for them is over, but my goodness did they push the Blues all the way. It says a great deal about this team, this wonderful, wonderful team, that despair that they felt at the Bernabeu just a few weeks ago was cast aside. They then focused their minds on the title, and my goodness, they've done it in style, in dramatic style. 10 years ago, they said the drama of the Aguero goal would never be repeated. Well, I tell you what, we got pretty close today. They came from